Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be working on the Robotron and the Sinistar control panels. Got to get them torn apart, and then we got to start figuring out what's going on with all the holes and stuff, what stays and what leaves. Just about done with my other work for today. As you can see, it's all just about ready to get sprayed primer. So letting that dry for a few more minutes. I got a couple bodywork spots on the pickup truck that's drying right now. Once that's done, I can get those primered. Don't mind my drawings. I was helping somebody with wiring diagram on a Galaxian. So let's take apart the Sinistar one first here. Get the hinge off the bottom. They really screwed this control panel up with the damn trackball. That's going to be a fun one to fix. I got to get my tumbler going for all these nuts and bolts. Good thing is they're both the same game and they all use the same nuts and bolts. I wonder if they cut all the way through the wood for the trackball. Yep, they did. Looks like there's a metal plate. Awesome. That's gonna be a fun hole to try to fix there. We'll get it fixed. Yeah, I gotta order some more stuff for my tumbler. Some more of the reptile crushed walnut shells. I tried the glass bead, doesn't work. Can you believe a walnut shell works better than glass beads? Kind of strange in my head, but apparently it's true because I witnessed it. All right, so now we need a 1/4 inch drive. Be nice to get all these parts done this week. We'll see how it goes. I mean, a lot of parts to do, but we should be able to get them done. And then next weekend I can start painting the cabinets. And I'm going to be painting that 59, so I got a lot of work to do. Probably should have took off those other 2/4 inch pieces, but that's all right. Get them afterwards, or bolts rather. I need to order more pail nuts. Arcade Shop was out of them. I'd like to get the woodworking done on these tonight so that it could dry, and then I can work on body working it. But the good thing about this one is they didn't fill in any of the holes, and it looks like they used the original holes for the buttons, which is nice. Obviously we lost 2 buttons right here where the trackball Took the player 1 and player 2 start buttons out. And I did order new leaf switches too. All right. What do we got here? 3/8? 11/32 seconds? Those are 3/8. I guess they're all 3/8. It's a little loose. Must be metric. These long carriage bolts are good to have in case you have a trackball game, because it's hard to find this size carriage bolts. At least, I don't think you can find them at the hardware store. You have to order them. Somebody made the metal plate. Fancy. And they routed it in. Awesome. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you can get them with a screwdriver, but they're pretty tight on this guy. I'll bet you the metal plate, hopefully the metal plate doesn't go along the whole thing. You know what? Is that the original metal plate that was used on this? That very well could be, now that I think about it. I don't know. Sucks that there's a big hole in it. Jesus. I'm gonna clean these screws because they're Williams screws. This one I can't get out. That one will go in the garbage. Now, time for hell. These are usually fucking stuck. Yeah, that's the original metal plate. Which is a good and bad. Let me grab a joystick because I'm sure the hole's bigger than it needs to be. So I'm gonna have to fix that now. Which that's not gonna be easy. Oh yeah. Oh geez. Can't get new control panels to stick like this, I'll tell you that much. Jesus, this is gonna suck. I want to see what the hell's going on, but the plate's screwed in. Yep, time for torch. Mr. Torch time. Might just be taking these apart on this video. Sinistar have a player 1 and player 2 start? Boy, I don't remember. I think so. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. I don't want to make a new plate. Might have to just weld it in. I don't think there is a player. You know what? I think this might be the player 1 and player 2 start. I have to look at a picture. I have one in the basement. I just, honestly, I don't know. I don't pay attention. I've had best luck with using torches on these Williams control panels, especially because they're so damn stuck. This stuff might peel off with a razor blade up there. Let me grab one real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time right now, just sand it off. Now, I believe these were regular screws, like these ones are. So we'll have to Bondo those holes in. We'll probably use the short strand fiberglass. Then I'll just drill new holes. So this plate's not bad, other than the wood missing, or the hole being too big. Probably have to weld it in. Probably have to do is drill a hole the size of the joystick that it needs to be in the metal, and then hold it underneath there, and then trace this hole, and then cut it out and weld it in. It's either that or I have to make a whole nother plate. And this is some heavy ass stuff. So there is what I gotta fix. And then there were sleeves in here that the joystick bolts to, which I have those. So, all right, let's finish this one for now. Let's get on to the taking apart the Robotron. All right, let me get it unburied. I'm going to sand for a couple minutes on the truck. And then we'll work on the Robotron because I got a primer here in a little bit as well. But we're making progress. The control panels are definitely going to be the hardest pieces to fix other than what I already did with the cabinets. So, and you guys ever know how old vinyl like this smells like BO? Is it just me or am I right about that? I don't know why it is. All right, let's start on the old Robotron. This one I know has some holes filled in. Bondo. You know what? This is a Stargate control panel. You know how I know that? Because of this rectangle hole right here. That's where the Stargate joystick goes. Because it's a two-way joystick. Not a Robotron. We're going to make it into a Robotron. But it's definitely not one. As I'm looking at all these holes, I'm like, Robotron doesn't have a bunch of holes. It has a player 1 and player 2 start. It's definitely a Robotron cabinet. We stripped the paint off. Perfect. It's spinning because it's rusty. Put enough pressure on it to get it to not spin. I think so. Well, at least I did for a little bit. so many old joysticks. How did the clip go? This piece fell out. I'll just stick it like that for now. It doesn't matter for now. Yeah, put the clip on, I guess, once I get these buttons off. We got one new style leaf switch and 3 old. These old guys. I heard they never worked well. I can't say I've ever had any experience with them. We got to make our own wiring harness for the control panel because we're using the JAMA game. Wonder if the metal plate's on here. Might have to not use a metal plate on this one, which is not a big deal, really. I guess I can make one. You know what? I think Stargate only had a metal plate maybe around the joystick. I don't know that it had one on the whole panel. I don't think it did. Oh man, I broke the button. What am I gonna do? February 15th, 1982 is the date on this control panel. That's when they tested it. No metal plate. I guess they didn't have one. I don't remember. All that glorious Bondo. Tell you what. Robotron, I think player 1 and player 2 are here, or are they down at the end? I'm gonna have to look up a picture. When you own the games, you just don't pay attention. You just walk up and hit a button to start. It's like you know where they are, but then when you try to think in your head where they are, you can't remember. Started taking the ceiling down in the basement in the gym because I took it down to our dumpster because it's getting dumpster's getting empty tomorrow, so I figured I might as well fill it up. Take the rest probably tomorrow night. Started carrying the weights upstairs. Making a list for arcade shop order. I got to order a speaker grill for Sinistar because the plastic one's broke. I think Robotron's fine. Pretty sure Robotron's fine. And then I have to, I think I ordered a speaker, but I don't know if I did. And I don't know that I ordered enough leaf switches either. I have to check my order. No, I did. And the buttons, because I remember I ordered from Robotron and for Sinistar. And now that I'm thinking about it, the player 1 and player 2 start, I believe, is on the one side. Oh, that's hot. Oh. Staples. Fancy. So normally I fill these with wooden dowels, but as old as that is, I might leave it and just go over it. Clean up the backside, obviously, because it's hard as a frickin' brick. Why drill it out if I don't have to? Maybe we'll just fill these other ones in with wood. But that Bondo is so old, it's definitely not going to shrink anymore, I'll tell you that much. It's done its shrinking. So leaving it is not going to hurt it one bit. All right, so I have these stripped down for the most part, except for all the glue. I think I'm going to end the video here for tonight. Maybe we'll take apart the control. Maybe we'll take apart the coin doors real quick. Try to get as much hardware as I can together. And I'll have to order some of that. These are freaking garbage. I have to order some of that. These ones I'll save. What is it? Crushed walnut shells for the reptile tanks. I buy it on Amazon because it's cheaper. Go to the pet store. You're going to pay big bucks for it. Camera's rolling. Let's start taking apart these coin doors. They're both the same door. I'm in a let's take everything apart mode. And why is it not shutting all the way? What's going on here? Shut the torch off. Done with that. The guy that I bought the quantum conversion kit for my space dual cabinet just messaged me and happens to have the speaker assembly with the marquee light for the top. I have a space dual one, which is a dual speaker, and I actually need the single speaker one. I could make the panel, but might as well put the original one in. Other than artwork, I have everything for quantum, minus a monitor. You know how many hundreds and hundreds of locks I've thrown away over the years? It's like, it's got to be like an insane amount. I don't think those are 1/4 inch. 7/32 maybe? I know there's some weird size. Maybe they are 1/4. Just don't look like a 1/4. Quarter will work. They're a little sloppy. They must be metric or some other bullshit. Six millimeter wants to fit, but it doesn't. It's probably some more Chinese bolts. You know what? This is actually in really good shape. Really good shape. We're going to do this differently. We're not going to take this all apart. Why mess with something that's not screwed up? And look how clean it is. Let's just take the plate off. Where'd the socket go? 3/8. Oh wait, it's 30 seconds. So if you guys don't know this about these, is you could take the whole metal plate off with all the coin mech attached still. And then you have to unscrew the front black parts. So there's 3 screws, or 3 bolts here. And then you can take this whole mechanism out. Ooh, a rock. Get outside, Pete. Okay, see, look at that. I mean, that's freaking pretty damn impressive. Leave that alone. Pop these guys out. Lost my little flathead. I had it earlier. Don't know where I put it. Pick. Huh. I done lost it. Found it. So you got to unscrew these guys. If I were to guess, I'd say these are probably those 3 millimeter screws. Yep, I'll order the stuff for the tumbler tonight from Amazon, and then I'll place my arcade shop order again. Spent a lot of money this week on parts. Somebody's burning wood. The coin doors and Centipede and stuff do the same thing. Might even be the same coin door. Coin Co. All right, that was an easy one. Binding up because the door is bent. The metal around the edges or the hinge. Something's bent, but we'll fix it. You know what? Let's just take it apart. Yeah, the hinge is bent. A little better, a little tight still. Okay, now the hinge can just get adjusted a little bit. It's a little low. I think there's a hair of adjustment in here, possibly. That's good. I did order some LED bulbs for pinball pool. I ordered them from Comet Pinball. I ordered 30 of each color. Don't know if it's enough or not, but it's a start. It's $100 and some for 30 of each color bulb. I got both the warm white and the bright white. I got those too, just so that I can play with it and see, you know, what I would like the look of. You know, when you look it up and it's like 69 cents a bulb, you're like, oh, that's nothing. Some are 89 cents. But then when you start putting 30 of each color in the cart, shit adds up quick. All right. And I'm not worried which coin door goes on which cabinet. They're both Williams, from Williams cabinets, so I'm not too worried about it. And who knows? I mean, hell, one of them has a Stargate control panel, so who's to say it's even the right damn control panel? Another good one. A little bit of corrosion, but not bad. It's dirty, and there's a spider. Come here, buddy. A lot of spiders. Get out of here. Go on. I won't kill them. We'll let them live to eat some bugs. You can go hang out with the other probably 300 of them that are probably in the shop. People have ant farms. I got spider farm. You know what? Those other ones didn't have springs in them, did they? I did not see springs fall out. And these springs right here look like springs from a button, which you can use them. I've done it before. Yeah, I bet we just scrub these guys up to look damn good. Never seen somebody use the washer on here that's for wood on a metal coin door. Is this one shut? Nope. Rubs a little on the bottom. Flathead's a little too small for these. It's working, but not the greatest. Might have to get up and get another one. This one has a spot right here. It's bent up a little bit. Right here, but I don't think I can get in that because this bracket's in the way. That works. There we go. Wonder what I'm doing is sometimes they flare outwards, and I'm just bringing them down a hair so that the door shuts easier. All right, both of these doors are in really, really good shape. No extra holes drilled in them or anything like that. I think that's pretty much it. We'll take apart the marquee lights another day. I got to get this shit cleaned up and in the tumbler. So, all right, well, that's going to end this video. We have both control panels torn down. We have both coin doors torn down. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I was at 98.63 this morning, but now I'm down to 98.60. I lost 3 subscribers today, but I think randomly YouTube goes on there and probably erases like robot subscribers and stuff like that. So we're 140 subscribers away from the giveaway. So if you guys know anybody interested, make sure they subscribe and go to that video and leave a comment on that video. And also there's t-shirts available if anybody's interested. If you see like the Halloween one and it's only in purple on the website, you can also get it in black. I didn't realize that black was not on there. It only had purple on there. So just so you guys know. So thanks everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.